this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you can play a song called Somebody Loves You by Betty Who. And we're going to start off with kind of our intro idea. And you may want to follow just the bass line there, kind of that second fret on the D, open D, and then third fret on the low E, and then second fret on the D, open D, and then third fret on the A. So you can kind of follow just those notes for the intro, kind of E, D, G, E, D, C. Or you could back that with some bigger chords by starting on an E minor chord. And normally you do this first finger on the A second, second finger on the D second, and if you strum all those together, the sad sound of E minor. Now you may also dig on adding in third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, kind of working that as an E minor seven, which could be cool. Or if you just want to rock it out, you could use an E5 power chord, just the open E and the second on the A, or the 7th fret on the A and third fret on the, or third finger on the D 9th fret, kind of an E5 power chord. And then from the E, we'd be going to a D major. And normally you do this first finger on the G second, second finger on the high E second, third finger on the B string third. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, the beautiful sounds of D major. Now you may also dig on lifting the second finger, always a fun finger lift. And that makes you D sus2, or you could add in the pinky on the high E third for D suspended, kind of say some stuff around it. Or you could use a D5 power chord, playing open D and the G on the second. Or another place to play D5, we're doing first finger on the A fifth, third finger on the D 7th fret. And then from the D, we'd be going to a G major. And normally you do this first finger on the A second, second finger on the low E third, and third finger on the high E third. And if you strum all those together, the beautiful sounds of G major. Now you may also dig on adding in third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, kind of working that for the G major. Or if you wanted to kind of rock it out, you could use a G5 power chord, using the first finger on the low E third, third finger on the A fifth, kind of working the G5 that way. And then we almost kind of start that over again, kind of the E5 to the D5, and then for the C note, you may want to back that up with a C major chord, doing first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the D second, third finger on the A third. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, the beautiful sounds of C major. And you may also dig on lifting the first finger, making the C major 7. Adding in the pinky on the B third for C major 9 and kind of say some stuff around the C. Or another place to play C major 9 is doing first finger on the D second, second finger on the A third, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, kind of running that for your C. Or you may dig on a C5 power chord, doing first finger on the A third, third finger on the D 5th fret, kind of working it that way. So if you wanted to, you could just rock it out through that part, kind of E5 for 4, D for 4, G for 8, E for 4, D for 4, and then a C for 8. Or you can just make that really big punches right on the intro. You might want to just E, D, G, D, C. Kind of use that for those keyboard hits. Or you could use a strum pattern. One of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the E minor and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, down, up, is those E minor and D's half. So you may want to do just the down, down, up of the strum pattern on those chords. Or you could split the pattern and do E minor with the down, down, up, D with the up, down, up. Or if you get excited like I do sometimes, you can do E minor with the down, down, and then go to the D for the up, up, down, up. So we tried it that way. You have E minor, D, G, there would be going into our first verse. We kind of keep that idea going. So we have E minor, D, G, E minor, D, C, E minor, D, G, E minor, D, C. And from that verse, then we go into our pre-chorus part. Pre-chorus starts with kind of half a C, half a D, and then our whole kind on the E minor. But then you'll hear where the bass player kind of plays open A, and you might want to bag that with an A minor chord by doing first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the D second, third finger on the G second. And if you strum all those together, all the sad sounds of A minor. Now you may also dig on lifting off the first finger, make that an A sus2, or adding in a pinky on the B third for an A suspended and saying some stuff around that chord. Or you may dig on lifting off the third finger, making that an A minor 7, or adding in the pinky on the high E third for an A minor 7. Or another possibility, if you dig on the C major 9 voicing, is to use an A7 sus by doing the first finger on the D second, second finger on the G second, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third. And working that for your A minor. And then from the A minor, you may want to go to a G major chord, but you'll kind of hear where the A string comes out as a bass note on that, the B note. And that's called G/B if you strum just the A string to the high E string for the B. And then we got our whole pattern on the C. And then we almost kind of start that over again. C for 4, D for 4, E minor for 8. And then our A minor for 4, G/B for 4, C for 4, and then D for 4. So we're going to try that all the way through with our down, down, up, up, down, up. C, D, E minor, A minor, G/B, C, C, D, E minor, A minor, G/B, C, D, to lead us into our chorus part. And our chorus kind of mixes up a lot of those things we've been talking about. So G, D, E minor, tag, which kind of mixes up a lot of those things too. Kind of our G half, D half, and then our C for our whole pattern. G down, 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 up, down, up, C. G down, down, D down, down, C. G, D, C. And from there, then we'll be going into our next verse. Now, one other thing I think about adding to the song is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, up, you can throw a bass note in for the chord. So the E minor, you'd have low E for the bass. The D, you'd have the D for the bass. The G, you'd have low E for the bass. On the C, you'd have the A for the bass. And on the A minor, you'd have the A for the bass. And on the G/B, you may want to use the A string for your bass on that chord. So we try our next verse with basses. Go to the E minor, D, G. B, C, D. And then from there, we'll be going into our next chorus. So our G, D, E minor, D, C, C, D, E minor, D, C, D. And then from there, we'll be going into our chorus tag. So our G, which kind of mixes up a lot of those things. So C, C, D, E minor, D, C, C, D, E minor, G. And I'll start that over. C, C, D, E minor, D, C. Into our last chorus. So then our G, D, E minor, D, C, C, D, E minor, D, C, D. And then from there, we'll be going into our last chorus tag. So G, D, C. open E, and then kind of open E, open B, and then third fret on the high E. So we're going to kind of follow that little instrumental part at the very end. Might be kind of cool to kind of follow that tab there. Open, 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 3. And I'm doing that hybrid picking. I'm using my pick for my bass and my fingers to kind of cover the other notes of the lick. I may want to try that just finger style too. Could be cool. But that might be a cool way to kind of outro the tune. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Somebody Loves You by Betty Who. So good luck. Hi, wherever you are in YouTube land. This is Munson Summer with Munson Music Live, Munson Guitar Songs, Munson Covers, and Munson Jam Tracks. Thanking you for watching this video, and I hope you got something out of this video. I hope you liked this video and subscribe to the channel to see lots more like it. I'm always open to your requests. If you have a song that you love, please let me know so I can write it down on the request list so I can add that to it, because there are probably other people out there who love that song too and would love to learn how to play it. So thanks so much for all the love that you give me, and I hope that you're doing well and kind of figuring out how you can talk with the instrument. We are a small music shop in the middle of nowhere in South Carolina, and you're supporting us by watching this channel. Really appreciate all that love. So best of luck, and let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you in particular too. You can contact me on Facebook. You can leave a message here in the comments section, and I respond to all the comments that I get. So best of luck to you wherever you are.